What is up, world? It's your boy Ton, and you are listening to the Wonton Wealth Podcast. Here, I'm going to unravel anything and everything commercial real estate related. And more importantly, we're going to add abundant value. So if you're ready, buckle up your eardrums. How many times have you seen that one guru that has been preaching his mastermind course, his coaching for a stupid ass amount of money? We're talking, $20, $50, $100,000 just for some one-on-one time with the guy. Crazy shit, right? I'm not going to knock on mastermind courses or coaches because I believe there's definitely some value in coaches and mentors. However, you got to take that with a grain of salt because the industry out there right now is all marketing and everybody is supposedly the number one guy to go to for whatever investment vehicle, and they want you to dish out a shit ton of money just to learn from them. So you kind of have to do your due diligence for the coach or mentor or whatever the hell they claim to be. You got to make sure that they're exactly who they are. They're still in the game. They're actively doing deals. You don't just want to nilly-willy fork out 5 digits worth of money to somebody and get recorded calls or recorded webinars. You actually want to have some hand-holding, right? And today we're going to be talking about coaches and mentors, which are a game changer in my own journey. So I want you to grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and we're going to get into it. So first off, let's look at mentors and coaches. What the hell are they? Why are they so damn important? Well, a coach is just like someone who is coaching you at some type of sports, like your basketball coach, your football coach, lacrosse, volleyball, whatever. Your mentor is kind of the same thing. There's somebody who you can reach out to when you're having issues, when you need advice. Tell me what to do. What the fuck am I doing wrong, right? And they're going to give it to you straight up. Now, every successful person that I know, or if you want to think about it, think about all the successful people that you know, from athletes to successful entrepreneurs. A lot of times they have someone in their corner, a coach or a mentor. Someone who's been there, someone who has done what they've done, and they got the t-shirt to show for it. Mentors and coaches are like your personal GPS. They're going to guide you through the twists and turns of your journey. Now, you're probably thinking, can I just figure this shit out on my own? Sure, you definitely can. But if you do it alone, you're probably going to be taking the long, windy roads and not see any shortcuts, which essentially is a good thing. However, mentors and coaches are going to shorten your learning curve. They're going to shorten the amount of time it takes you from point A to point B. They're going to help you avoid all the pitfalls and essentially fast track your success. So your coaches and your mentors, they have to have that experience, right? They've been through the trenches. They've faced the challenges. They've made all the mistakes, and they've learned a lot of lessons. So the best part is that they're going to be able to share with you all of those mistakes so that you can learn from their mistakes instead of making those mistakes yourself. Essentially, coaches and mentors are going to give you that cheat code for success. Now, not only do they have that experience behind them, they're also there for you to provide accountability and motivation. We all have those days when we feel like doing absolutely dog shit nothing. When Netflix and chill sounds way better than hustling, that's where your mentors and your coaches are going to come in. They're not just there to pat you on the back. They're there to kick your ass into gear when you fucking need it. And having someone hold you accountable is a game changer. It's going to keep you on track, and it pushes you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Plus, they help you set realistic goals and create a roadmap in order to achieve those goals. For example, when I work out alone, I'm pretty disciplined, but there's a lot of times where I tell myself I'm going to wake up at 4, I'm going to be at the gym by 5, back to my laptop by 7, right? And when it's just me doing that, a lot of times I'm staying in bed till 5, 6 a.m. And I get to the gym a little bit later. Obviously, that means that everything else gets pushed back later. But when you have a group of friends that want to work out with you, and you've established ground rules like we're going to be here at this time, and we're not going to be on our phones. We're going to focus on working out. And if you're late, there's going to be a penalty. For me personally, if any of us are over 5 minutes late, it's $100. And if you miss for whatever reason, it's $100. So that accountability has kept me going to the gym pretty much each and every morning. And you can see the results from that, right? Without accountability, you can let your own self fail because you can give out excuses or whatever because it's just you, unless you hold yourself to a higher standard. Now, and that's what your accountability partners are going to do. They're going to hold you to a higher standard. And naturally, you are not going to want to let down someone else, while letting down yourself is generally okay. And that's just how the general psychology works. And with mentors and coaches, not only do they have those benefits, but they enhance your power of networking. They're going to open doors you didn't even know existed. They're going to introduce you to people, opportunities, and resources that's going to propel your career forward. It's pretty much like having a VIP pass to the world of success. And lastly, let's talk about personal growth. Mentors and coaches aren't just about business. They're about helping you become the best version of yourself. They're going to challenge you. They're going to push you out of your comfort zone, and they're going to help you develop skills that you didn't even know you needed. It's like having a personal trainer in your life. They're going to help you build mental muscles, resilience, and confidence. And trust me, that is absolutely priceless. And that's all I have for you guys today. If there's one thing I want you to take away, it's this. Do not underestimate the power of mentors and coaches. They're not just a luxury. They're a necessity. And I will catch you guys again next week. And that's a wrap. If you've made it this far, that means you've listened to the entire episode. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening from. And if you've learned something or found it useful, share it with one of your homies. And if you want to get in touch with me, I'm pretty active on IG. My handle is pro_TANH. Reach out, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or what you want to hear about in the future. I'm here to tailor this to you. Until next time.